Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync drops tomorrow, and I was thinking about buying it or renting it on Uplay just to do a review. And then I came to my senses and realised that I don't want to do a review because I wasn't even a huge fan of Black Flag. So what's the point? What would be the point? There wouldn't be any point. But still, I watched a stream for about an hour last night and I've read 4 reviews of it. So yeah, I'll give you what I think of the situation with Black Flag. Now what I have done is I reinstalled Black Flag the original from 2013 and I started playing that just for 10 minutes this morning, purely to remind myself what it looked like and how it felt as a game. Now one of the criticisms I had of the original Black Flag was the control method. It's the Assassin's Creed glue man, as I call it. When you're running through a village or a town, he sticks to everything he touches and the game assumes you want to climb it, which is very, very annoying. The controls were never great in the initial, unless you had a controller, I guess. It was kind of made for that. The sea battles were great in Black Flag. I loved that. That was the best part of the game by a country mile for me. I've got no bad words to say at all about the sea combat. I mean, it's still good today. It really is. And the graphics still hold up today. The graphics from 2013, you know, it didn't need a rehash. I've got a theory on this, which I'll give you in a minute. But looking at these graphics and the way the game still works perfectly, you don't have to go through any blood tests to get it to run. It just works. 20 gig, I think it was, to install, and it just works. Everything's fine. You can rebind all your keys. It looks decent. Yeah, there's literally no problem with the 2013 original. But anyway, let's move on to the rehash. The graphic change is huge. It's huge, the graphic change. I mean, it looks fantastic, the new one. It should do. It's been completely rebuilt in the new engine, so it's going to look nice. Is it worth £50? That's how much they're asking for it. Well, what else do you get? You get rehashed combat system. Yeah, the combat system was trash. It was very hand-holdy and easy in the first one. But they've copied the combat from Shadows, which I didn't like at all. I think Odyssey had the best combat system. I like the Odyssey combat system. But this has copied the combat from Shadows, which, well, nah. It'll be better than the original Black Flag, but still not great. They've give you knees. You now have knees, so you can crouch, which is going to improve the stealth sections, which needed a lot of improvement. But it's still, you know, going to be bullshit, the stealth. You know how it is with these games. The biggest thing that is, well, the best thing I think that they've done is they've got rid of a lot of loading to make it more seamless and immersive, in especially the ship-to-ship combat. It's going to feel more open-worldy now and immersive when you're playing it, which is a huge, huge plus, because that was a problem back in 2013. So that's a very welcome thing to do. But should you still buy it? Well, what's the negatives? There's a couple of more things that's on the positive, but let's talk about the negatives now. You don't get the DLC, so you're not even getting the full game. You're not even, I mean, in fact, I think every single rehash that I've ever bought gives you all the DLCs with it. It's kind of part of the course, isn't it? You're paying for a game that was maybe made 20 years ago, and you get all the DLCs with the redo of the game, like Oblivion did. And then there's the price, £50. I mean, that's the price of a brand new big game. So that was what Kingdom Come Deliverance was. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was a £50 game. It's astounding that Ubisoft think that redoing Black Flag from only 13 years ago is worth £50 without the DLCs. And there's no multiplayer as well. So you're not getting the multiplayer either. It's what are you smoking over there at Ubisoft? I mean, are you still in shock at all the money you've lost? What the hell's going on? And you also have to bear in mind, this is the same company that triggered the what was that thing that I support? I can't remember what it was called, about stop killing games, because they stole. I'm going to call it what it was. They stole a game from you. If you had the crew, they just says, well, you can't have it anymore, even though you paid for it. They just said, nah, dead. And another thing, I've never ever gotten over the fact that Sony Vegas 2, they took down the server so you can't play it in co-op anymore. I mean, that was the whole point of the game, and they destroyed that one as well. I mean, if you're going to redo a game, do one of them. An old one. Not something that didn't really need a redo in the first place, like Black Flag. No, I'll tell you why they've chose this. It's so obvious why they've chose. They've chose a game that didn't need a redo. Why? Because this is pretty much everybody's favourite Assassin's Creed game. That's why they've done it. They know there's a big, huge following of people who love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And they know that pretty much the Assassin's Creed since then have been sucking donkey's testicles, a lot of them. Although I did like Odyssey. So that's what they've done here. They've just looked, how can we make a fast buck here? How can we guarantee us to make some big bucks here? And that's what they've done. That's what this is all. And this is just my opinion. This is not fact. This is just my complete opinion that this is why they chose Black Flag. So my message to gamers is, do you want to support a company that are happy to just end the game when they feel like it, even though you paid full price for it, i.e. the crew? A company that aren't even going to give you multiplayer service for the game. They're not even giving you the DLC. And they're not even giving you a discount if you own the original Assassin's Creed. These are a greedy f***ing company. Are you going to give them... You're not getting my money. There will be no review of this game on my channel. They can go and swivel on a toothpick. Yeah, they can do that.